Right then. Okie dokie. So.
I am.
Sorry, that was late.
No, I love
Sorry,
it.
that
I
was
love
meant to
it.
happen like 10
Oh, I
seconds earlier.
loved that. I loved that so much. Okay, so session 40. Last time you were fighting some plants. We were on the road to Allende Prados, and a little girl, Nelka, had gone missing a little bit, and you followed her trail into the woods where you spilt tea. Sorry, Steph. Where you encountered some young fey dragons who had gotten very excited and then very upset and had accidentally disrupted the forest around them and created a bunch of angry and upset plants who angrily and upsettedly tried to hurt you guys and succeeded in actually killing a couple of you, so good for the plants. You managed to defeat them, kind of, by calming down the Fey Dragons, but not, like I said, until they had already taken down two members of your party. Wrath and Wraith both died, fully died. Yeah, not good. So Harvey went running off for help and found some members of the other adventuring party, ran into Rosalia on the road, who is like an elven wizard type, who, with the help of her other party members, Faunus and Sige, Sige was able to revivify both twins. But when you gone back to camp, or to the caravan party, you found out that there was a price with that. Death isn't free, and the price is 600 gold pieces, please. You were able to pay them 419 gold pieces of that already, so you've got a little bit left to pay, which was done by Wrath getting rid of all of his jewelry and all of the money in his pockets, and was able to put a sizable dent in that debt. We left off, I believe, with the party sort of, thriving in many different locations. Wraith was by a river, having a moment. Wrath was in the forest, having a moment. And Harvey and Alanis and Toki were all together drinking tea. Harvey also revealed to Toki, but not yet to Wrath, so not to the entire party yet, who he actually is. And I think that is where we really left off. So, I mean, over to you guys. Like, what are you doing? It's kind of, I was going to say getting towards evening, but it's very much 3 p.m. It's sort of been accepted that camp is going to be set up and had here. The other members of the caravan party have started, like locking the wagons, and letting the horses out to pasture, and putting up, not tents, but setting up sleeping quarters and things. And yeah. So what are you all doing?
Wraith will probably spend maximum an hour by the river. Not even. She'll be gone for an hour from leaving the tent to going to the river to coming back to the tent. However long that leaves her at the river, she won't be gone longer than an hour.
Yeah.
And then she'll come back and not try and sneak into the tent. She will just walk back into camp.
Yeah, Harvey and Toki, you both see her just walk back in. You thought she was in the tent.
Where have you been?
I went for a walk.
When? I thought you were in the tent.
Oh, Toki, really, you need to work on your observational skills.
Yeah.
Tea, excellent.
Help yourself.
Wraith will.
Can I Did Harvey tell me? I can't remember. I'm gonna lean over to Harvey and say, does she know?
Yeah, yes. I think she's figured out most of it anyway.
Yeah, I thought she was just being her usual paranoid self, but I guess she was right.
Frankly rude. Frankly rude. I don't know if I would have heard you, so I don't know.
No, I was saying it very quietly, so unless you were trying to listen into us.
I know, I think Ray's probably being a little bit insular at this moment. She's probably turned inwards rather than her usual absorbing everything from the outwards.
How am I going to get my frog?
Got my koala.
Oh.
Got my Snoopy.
I have my Pikachu in the corner here.
I see him, I see him.
Yeah.
Or he lives on.
He does. Rest in peace, King.
Yeah, Harvey will turn to Wraith and say, how are you doing after today?
Fine. Why?
No reason at all.
You died, Ray.
Okay.
And I'm here now.
And you're fine.
As always, why wouldn't I be?
Of
Is
course.
Wrath okay?
I'm not entirely sure. Probably
He
not.
He wandered off a while ago.
How long is a while ago?
That is a good question.
It was just after. Was it just after Wraith left, April?
Yeah.
Yeah. About an hour
Under
ago.
an hour?
I'll go find him. Wraith will chug her tea, put it down, and she's tracking her brother down.
Amazing. You just
Out of
have
nowhere,
hot
Wraith's
tea.
familiar,
Oh.
just body slams you.
Whoa!
Alright, Fenris, where is he? Let's go.
Wrath is like 10 feet behind you.
Excellent, okay. I'm on the floor with a drooling dog on top of me.
Mhm.
Wolf. Big black wolf.
Mhm. Oh, I forgot about the jam. I need to obtain the jam.
Jam is much more relaxing than
Yeah.
the overall tension of the camp right now.
What do you mean? It's all good vibes. Nothing's wrong.
Fenris, sit. I told you no drooling on me. Sit.
Does he?
Whether he complies, I don't know.
Roll animal handling check, Ray.
He slobbers more then.
Roll animal hand check. See if the dog will listen to me. $15.
And then April roll intelligence. Yeah, intelligence check.
Oh, I think it's an 18.
I'd say it's up to you if you think Fenris would sit with that.
He begrudgingly sits.
Good boy. And I'll ruffle him between the ears.
He looks very dissatisfied.
Then I'll sit next to him on the floor and lean up against him.
The wolf or Wrath?
The wolf.
Okay. He just wags his tail. He's quite happy now.
Not to scritch him between the ears.
Aw, he nuzzles you. He loves you really.
No drooling, she says as he probably like sits.
He goes to, but then he doesn't.
Good.
Is there any food?
I
Or
don't
Out?
think
just tea?
I think it's just
Mm.
tea.
just
Ugh.
tea. If you want food, you're going to have to speak to some of the caravan party. Doesn't seem like anyone has started cooking yet.
Okay, it's okay.
That's we'll all starve.
Mhm.
How is my
Oh.
brother looking? I can roll an insight check. I'm checking emotional balance.
I imagine he cast prestidigitation on himself before he returned.
Oh my
Because he was
gosh.
probably covered in shit from being on the
Oh,
ground.
That's excellent.
But yeah, you're welcome to roll.
I will. Oh, come back. It's not a natural 20.
No!
Is it?
Not again! Why always me? This always
Aw.
happens.
Sorry, I was gonna say with a nat 20, you see what Wrath is presenting as, but there's a part of your brain that's like itching, and it's like, I'm not seeing the full thing here, like physically, I'm not being shown the whole thing because of the prestidigitation. I know it's not an illusion; it does change things, but you get with a nat 20, you definitely get a hint of something being a little bit off.
I just
And then
took a shout,
April,
what do you mean?
can fill in the rest.
How to describe him? He is extremely angry. Yeah. He hasn't really spoken much. And, I don't know how to describe it. Like, it probably reminds you of what he was like back home. Really. Like when his dad pushed him too far. This is kind of what he's So I don't know if I should give him more than that 20. I don't know how to describe it.
That's fair. If Wrath moves to move past me to get tea or sit somewhere I don't know, Wraith will try and grab his hand, interlock their fingers and just sort of gently guide him down next to her on the other side. So she's
Aww.
sandwiched between Fenris and Wrath.
Oh,
Sweet.
okay. He'll let it happen. He'll just sit there.
And then she'll still fingers interlocked, will sort of lean her head on him this time, and she'll be just very, very quietly, very close to Rathie, where only he can hear him I'm sorry about earlier, Rika.
Don't apologise.
I didn't mean to pull away. It was instinct.
No, it's okay. I understand.
It wasn't you.
I know.
As long as you know.
Mhm.
Inside check.
Sure.
It's a 15.
He believes her, but I think it's edging at an insecurity of his that he's not entirely sure. If that makes sense.
In which case, she will just tighten her grip on his hand, and then almost loop her arm around his, where they hold hands, and proper curl around his arm.
Oh.
Increase physicality.
My gosh, you're so emotional, right? No, he'll rest his head on top of hers.
You're not allowed to die again.
Well, I didn't mean to do it the first 2 times.
Clearly.
No. I saw Big Z again.
Pardon? And she'll jerk her head off Rat's shoulder.
She's doing. I love what she's done with the shoreline. It's incredible.
What's she done with the book?
Okay, it's just got this je ne sais quoi. I don't know what it is.
I don't want the je ne sais
useful.
quoi. I want the details, brother.
Well, I don't think she was overjoyed to see me.
Shocked.
I think she said something like it was too soon. Well, me returning, I suppose. I think I was only dead last week, so she doesn't want to see me that often, clearly.
It's not been a great couple of weeks for us, I'll admit.
No. April's memory is fucking losing it. Rath will definitely know what she said in explicit detail. I think she has plans, from what I understand. and he'll lean really close to Wraith and be like, I have no memory of it, but I brokered a deal with them.
I mean, well, who hasn't broken a deal with a 1,000-year-old devil of moral
No,
quandary?
indeed. But I don't know what I said, or what the contents of the deal are.
Wraith will sort of just sit in stunned silence. She cannot fathom the fact that Wrath has not only made a deal with one of the 9, but he cannot remember it. And it was when he was dead. And, like, it's not the sheer level of stupidity, because it wasn't necessarily stupidity, but it was just...
No. You can tell Wrath is angry about it. Like, vibrating. He's not happy.
To the rest of the party, the twins are muttering. Wrath then looks furious, and Wraith is, like, staring into the campfire with just intensity.
Everything is fine.
You guys good?
So good.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful.
Glad we're all doing so well.
Mm-hmm. Really
Why,
been
you
You
not
good,
doing well?
Poppy?
Sorry, what did you say?
What?
Yeah, I'm great.
No, I'm excellent, Ray.
I don't think you're
I
excellent.
love to watch my friends die.
I mean, you technically did not watch me die.
I love to find out, and I sort of gesture to Harvey and then stop myself.
Oh. So it's been tea time, has it?
You could say that.
Harvey's back to like his very sheepish, very ashamed silence, and now he's staring at the fire and hugging his tea.
Oh, take pity on him, Flitz, and pour him some more tea.
I pour Harvey some more tea.
Did Harvey die too? What's happening?
Oh, brother.
In a way.
Oh. Oh, well, three out of us now. Works.
I don't think that's quite what they mean, brother.
No. Martha's like expectantly like. Is anyone
Yeah,
telling me?
you're watching Harvey like find the words, even though he's done this 3 separate times now. And he kind of ends up looking quite defeated in a like that it's just got to come out way. And he turns to you, Wrath, and he says, all of the others have found out, so I'm sorry that you were the last to find out, but my name is not Harvey. I'm one of the sons of the Duke and Duchess in Petrain that Carmi was telling us about.
Well, nice to meet you.
My name is Luca, and I guess Harvey doesn't need to exist anymore. So,
Did you want Harvey to exist?
I mean, Harvey was the plan for it, the foreseeable, but it's just done more harm than good. So,
I'm not sure how many people.
unless
you
those
hurt.
guys come after us, and then maybe the Luca thing is gonna suck as well. But
If you want to be Harvey, you can be Harvey. These two are Wrath and Ray.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It might be nice to be Luca again.
Then you can be Rita.
We've got so many people coming after us at this point. I think it's fine.
What's the title of a Duke's son?
Well, I'm the youngest, so I'm just the Lord. I ignored that I said just. I'm a Lord.
Lord Luca.
He visibly flinches.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Sorry, Luca.
it's
What was your last name again?
a culty.
Lord Luca Occulti.
Mm-hmm.
Ray's gonna stretch out the Lord Luca and watch Doki.
Tell him what your title would be if you were to inherit.
Well, if everyone else died
Yeah,
and Luca inherited, because it's Italian, he would be Duca Luca. Just as well, he is the youngest.
Well, at least we know everyone's titles now.
You've got any hidden titles? Other than Professor Flitzen, obviously, but we know that.
No, it seems I'm rather outranked in present company.
As long as you know your place, Toki.
Oh!
Always.
Oh.
No, Toki!
By our side, clearly. We need a healer.
Yeah,
And
because I'm
academic.
so good at that. And I dropped out of uni, so doing great on all fronts.
Oh, I'll take pity on this one then too, and she'll pick up the tea this time and pour some for Toki.
Thank you. Doesn't seem like we're getting any food anytime soon.
Yeah, it's still early. I think we're the youngest ones here, that's why we're so hungry.
Well, I'm dead hungry. I don't know about the rest of you.
Is it too soon? Maybe not for you, but is it too soon for us? We've had a bad day.
Hey, Izzy.
Hi, Izzy.
Hi, Zay.
Hello!
Luca just told Wrath the truth of everything.
Ruff's like, oh, this is why she was mad at you. Oh, shit! Now I understand.
Rattler his conspiracy board,
mood.
like it all makes sense.
Oh, there we go. It's all hit home now. How much more money do we owe the other party?
What did you say, Laura?
You
100.
paid 419, so 181.
181.
Wraith will dig out her gold pouch and toss it into sort of a patch as like, well, there's a start.
I've got to remember to call him Luca now, if that's a choice I've made.
Mm.
Luca will pull out his gold pouch as well and add it
Well,
on.
if we're all doing it, so I can chuck his as well.
This might very quickly become too much gold.
Doki, we need 30 gold, 29 gold from you.
Hand it over.
Nope, 30 gold.
I feel like I have so much more gold than everyone. Do I want to pay some more? Because Tommy has 166. And what am I going to spend this on, really? You're the
Well, you don't
lords
feel
and
good about
ladies
money
with
anymore.
expensive taste.
We have wealthy families we can call on,
Well,
theoretically.
some of them are dead.
Yeah.
Some of them don't have the best relationships with theirs.
Look, he won't point that out.
It's fine.
Wraith will
Wow.
gather the gold, and then, well, let's get these debts settled. And will wander over to the other party. If anyone wants to come with, they can.
I'm
join.
not speaking to those people.
Luca does not go. He ain't moving.
Excellent. Great, we'll go then. She'll wander over to like the other party's little campfire, imagine,
Yeah.
or wherever they are.
Yes, yeah, they are. I think they have like bunks inside that main sleeping caravan. So it's sort of, I think it's sort of a magically stabilized hammock. Is sort of what they have. And I think they're sort of hanging out in there. Like, you've got Sige, who's the halfling, the cleric. He's sort of hanging out on a top level hammock with his legs sort of dangling over the side. Faunus, the Firbolg, who's a druid, was like disappearing into trees and shit. Yeah, of course you can. Take me a sec 'cause I can't copy and paste. But yeah, Faunus the Firbolg is sort of arms crossed, sort of leaning against the wall of the caravan. Seems to be braiding something, kind of just idly keeping their fingers busy. And then Rosalia, the elf, who was talking mostly to you, she's sitting cross-legged on the floor. Seems to be like flicking through a book of sorts and kind of taking notes and writing things down.
Wraith will approach Rosali
Mm-hmm.
and just say, much obliged for earlier. Here is the remainder of what we owe you.
She'll look up and kind of flip the book closed and take it, and like, you know, sort of we'll just place it on top of her book, and we'll sort of stand up and say thank you. I appreciate it. I hope everyone's okay. I know it's very intense. It's an intense thing to be revivified. Are you okay?
I'm fine. And she'll look past Rosali to Sige,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and will say, with even more sincerity,
Mm.
you have my thanks for saving my brother.
He'll nod and say, of course. Genuinely.
She'll hold eye contact for a
Oh
minute.
wow, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll sort of repay it and say like, yeah, genuinely, you know, I know we had to charge you, I suppose, but you know, material components aside, I'm glad that we were here to help. And you know, I know you said you're fine, but as someone who has been there before, it's rough. So if you want to talk about anything, I know you don't know us, but maybe sometimes that helps. So we're here for the next few days, however long it takes us to get to Alano. Even if it's just questions about what happened. Just, we're here.
I appreciate that.
And your brother as well. Let him know the same. And your friends. It's fucking rough watching that happen, and you see Faunus the Firbolg like nods deeply.
Well, my thanks again. Have a good evening all.
Yes, sir.
And she will not immediately go back to the group. She will go to wherever the dwarven lady who's leading the caravan.
Pastora, yes, I think she's a dwarf.
Pastora is.
Yes.
And inquire about foods.
So yeah, she's sort of she seems to just be tying up some random ropes, and she'll stand up and sort of like dust her hands off, and she'll be like, yes, food. We are probably going to have a little bit more simple today. You know, usually so far on this trip, Yasmin has been cooking for us, but I think she wants to spend some time with her daughter and her wife today. So yes, I believe Noemi is going to be looking to see what we have in the stores, and you know, not too long should be getting some things out.
Much appreciated. I'm happy to take ingredients or rations back to my party if that's simpler.
go and talk to Noemi, and she'll point out a blonde human with kind of tan skin, but like most noticeably a large scar running from her forehead down across her eye to her chin, and she's wearing a sort of like white dress that's kind of got little embroidered patterns in it, but is also a little bit splattered with mud. She's in one of the bigger caravans that seems to be transporting things. Got a clipboard out, is kind of checking things. Yeah, she's points her around. Says that's Noemi. She's our store master. So yeah, should be able to help you out if you think this is simpler. And you I know you've been through a lot today. If you want some time alone as a group.
Would probably be preferable, I imagine, but I'll see what the rest of the party say.
I understand. Is there anything else I can do?
I assume we're making good headway to. I've lost all my notes. To.
You can do it.
Well, thank you. Yep. I still didn't hear you. Sorry.
I didn't say anything.
Where are we going?
Allende Prados.
Allende Prados. Thank you.
Oh, Christ almighty. Yes, we are. We made good time today. We lost a little bit, of course, but we actually did quite well this morning. We've got about 60 miles to go, depending on terrain, weather. Just 1 or 2 days. We will be there.
Excellent. Well, we'll be back on guard duty through the night.
I appreciate it, and if things are too difficult, then Sebastian, the driver, tends to be a bit of a night owl, so likes to chat as well.
Thank you.
Of course.
And Wraith will return to the our party's campfire.
As you turn to walk away, there's sort of a pause, and you hear her like intake some breath and then let it out, and then she draws it in again. She's like, "Look, thank you for saving that little girl. Just thank you."
And she'll turn back, just looking over her shoulder, and she'll be like, "No one deserves to be trapped, especially not in a tree."
Of course.
And then she'll walk back to her party. She plonks down next to her brother again. She'll turn to Toki and be like, "Well, Noemi is the one you need to talk to for ingredients. Oh, Chef Lipton."
Okay, dinner's on me tonight, I guess.
Well, I demoted you as tea maker.
I'd argue that chef is a promotion over tea maker.
Well, yes, so now I'm promoting you. It's
Okay.
one step up. I mean, amongst the lords and princes and princesses at our table.
Wow.
I am but your humble servant.
No.
Are you getting on board, Toki?
Oh.
I guess I'll go talk to Noemi.
Amazing. Yeah, you go over to her. Wraith points her out, and yeah, she's sort of quite preoccupied. She seems to be like humming to herself as she ticks some things off on her clipboard.
Hi.
She kind of jumps.
I don't know that we've properly met. I'm Toki.
Yeah, she finishes jumping, and is like, "Oh, hi, no," and she'll sort of stick a pen behind her ear and offer out a hand and say, "Hi, I'm Noemi. Yeah, good to meet you. Thank you for the work you're doing, the work you have done today."
Oh, that's alright. My friend said that we're probably just doing our own dinner tonight, but you might have some ingredients.
Yes, of course, yeah. Yeah, that's understandable if you'd rather eat together. Come with me, and she'll sort of like lower the sort of like door or close the doors to this part of the caravan, and we'll take you around the side to a kind of smaller compartment. And before she closes the doors, you see just like crates and kind of chests in here. And then she takes you to another one. It's more sort of bags, and she says, "Anything in particular, or just general range of dinner goods?"
Oh, I don't know. What have you got? What have you been making?
Well, we've been doing a kind of stews and breads, dumplings, things that
Mhm.
Yasmina's been making from home. They're from Ufran, so kind of a lot of things like this. Um, but we've got all sorts. We have apples and potatoes, all sorts of fruits and vegetables. Really, we've got some bread which needs eating. All sorts of cooking things, some spices. We did a deal with a spice trading company who were in from Vicaria. So yeah, I mean, you can just have traditional things, or I don't know if any of you are, particularly good cooks and want to experiment a little bit more.
I cook a little bit. My mum and dad are chefs, so.
Oh, no way. That's excellent. Are you from Caldetta or?
Per train via
Oh,
the Feywild.
this makes sense. Well, amazing. Um, Whereabouts in Portrane?
Olivernico?
Mm. Oh, with the orchid fields.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. I was part of a caravan trail that I mean, you must know all of the pilgrimages and the journeys from there.
Yeah, they set off from there.
Yeah, so I was kind of part of escorting stores along the route, so that some of the more unprepared individuals wouldn't find things too hard.
Mhm. Yeah. Where did you learn to cook yourself?
Oh, I mean, just on the road sort of thing. Nothing too exciting. I'm not a chef. No one in my family is a chef, but I like food, and my friends give me recipe books and things on the road. Just because you're on the road, you should eat well. So, yeah.
That's what I think. I don't know. Have you got any like pasta or risotto or something?
Ooh, risotto. Yes, I bet we have some risotto. Give me a second. And she like looks at her clipboard, and she's like, we do. And she finds the kind of pouches of risotto rice. She's like, we have, you know what? We have like lemons and some courgettes, some kind of hard cheeses. Could you do something with
Yeah, I
this?
can make that work.
Yeah, great. And she'll kind of give you that. Anything else you might need, she'll hand over. And kind of will tally on her clipboard as she removes it from the stores.
Thank you. It's I think we maybe just need a night to ourselves, but it's not a reflection on anyone else's cooking.
I think we all understand this. I don't know if you've spoken to the rest of the people traveling with us, but there's Oscar, who's a kind of lone traveler, has been keeping to himself. So, I mean, we're not judging.
Yeah, we're usually friendlier, but it's been a bit of a day.
I can imagine. Is everyone, all right?
Well, I think you're cutting out for me, Lauren.
Oh. She just asked if everyone was all right.
Oh, yeah, we're fine. Thank you for this. I really appreciate it.
No, of course. Hold on, give me 2 seconds, and she'll kind of get back into the stores, and she will come back out with kind of like a cardboard box. That when she kind of like opens it, she says, "Look, we were kind of saving this a little bit, but we have more. We can get more." But she opens it and she shows you there's like a carrot cake in there, and she's like, "I feel like you guys need this maybe to help you
We
up."
we couldn't.
No, of course, it's fine. We can get more. It's fine. The store
Okay.
says it's fine. I wouldn't offer if it was not.
Thank you. We owe you one.
No, I think we owed you one, so let's call it even.
Okay.
I'll let you go, but
I will.
have a good evening.
You too. See you later.
Yeah.
I'll skip back to the group. I brought cake. And I will show everyone the carrot cake.
Oh, how apt. And Rafe will look at the cake and Toki's ears and the
Oh
cake.
my god.
God, being bullied and pray.
Where did you get the cake from?
Naomi gave it to me to say thank you for saving Nelka. And I thought I'd make risotto. It's what my dad used to make when I was sick sometimes. So I know we're all fine, but risotto, cake. I've got a bottle of Montalcino that I was saving for something. So
I mean, you talk about our rich taste, Toki.
who wants to get drunk? I bought it for Luca.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's yours and it's expensive, so it's up to you.
When else am I going to drink it? It's like, what, 4 p.m. on a random
Yeah, what time is it?
day? It's a better time
hour.
already.
Yep. We're not going anywhere tonight. Oh, Lauren's
I'm
coming
back.
with
I'm
me.
back. I'm back. I'm fine. You can keep talking. I can hear everyone.
I know.
Like we can't do anything without the DM present.
No, not without Lauren.
And yeah, I guess Toki will start making dinner for everyone.
Amazing. Delicious. So yes. Roll me a history
Ooh.
check to see how well you remember the thingy. But yes, what were you gonna say? The recipe.
I was like, I have proficiency with chef cook's utensils, but I've never.
Yes.
The way I was gonna say chef's tools.
Chef's tools. Yeah, I love it. Amazing. Yes, you get to add your proficiency bonus to that on top of.
To my history roll.
On top of, yeah.
Okay, that is a 23.
Amazing. Yeah, you recall perfectly your dad's recipe. You might have made it a few times for yourself at uni, but like you say, it's one that maybe reminds you of being kind of cared for when you were ill, and so maybe not something that Toki would reach for himself instinctively, but making it for other people, kind of the smells of, you know, the lemon when you add it, the kind of crackling of campfires that they've been set up, and it kind of brings back or invokes kind of homely and being safe and being taken care of, and in this instance Toki's the one caring, gently caring for those around him, and it makes you feel good.
While Toki's cooking, Wraith, sitting next to her brother again, will lean her head back on his shoulder and quietly murmur to him, "So you saw Lady Z when you were down?"
Yes.
And nothing else. She said nothing else.
Fuck. Lauren!
God.
What did we talk about? I don't think she did. I think that was it. Because it was like 6 seconds.
Yeah,
that
it was like 12, I think. So it was like you were there on the banks, and then you crossed over because you died. And before you crossed over, she was like, honestly, Steph probably knows better than me. I don't know if she's rewatched the session.
I remember. I haven't rewatched it yet.
Yeah, it was like, oh no, you're back too soon. And then you crossed over, and she was like, no, Jen, though, like, this won't work, and it was your idea. So what are you doing here again? And she looked like, actually, you didn't really do well on your insight, so you don't really know how she looked. Like, but you saw a series of emotions pass her face. And Steph,
She was holding something. She was holding something, but I couldn't tell what.
She was. She
That's
was.
frustrating.
Lauren's like, it was a fucking apple. It's fucking apple.
I'm like, well, she was. Fuck me, I can't remember what
We
she was
didn't know.
holding.
We didn't know. She was playing with something.
She was playing with something.
Yeah. But I rolled too low on the check to really ascertain what it was.
What was she holding? It's a mystery for everyone. World. Yeah.
It was fucking Jeff. She was hiding
Yeah.
behind her back.
Yeah.
Wraith just wants to make sure. I just want to make sure that Wraith hears it all as well. If you tell her what you can remember, what Wrath would remember.
She said to do better, She wished me luck, which was rather bizarre, so I feel like we have mutual interests now.
But I mean, if you made a deal, then surely you would.
I just don't know. I mean, presumably I made a deal for her to resurrect me. But I just don't... to what end? I don't understand.
No, I can't say I would either.
Does she want to usurp Dad? Highly possible.
I mean, I hope so. I saw nothing.
I mean, that's good that you didn't reach the whirlpool.
I mean, it was just black. There was nothing.
Wrath, roll an intelligence check.
Oh, let's fucking go. 19 plus 5,
Yeah.
24.
You would actually have expected to have seen the whirlpool. It's not good that she didn't reach it. That's like, oh wait, what?
Oh, it's bad that she didn't.
It's
But
like...
I was like, maybe she wasn't dead enough long enough.
No.
Like...
I think you know yourself as having experienced death twice, and being like the reaper and the keeper of souls. You know that it's pretty much instantaneous. Like sometimes there's a little gap, but that space between life and death, time is weird there. And yes, it was 6 seconds or however long it was until Wraith was resurrected, but it's like lifetimes can pass in that time, and I mean, especially as like a denizen of hell, you really would have expected her to be flowing through that water into the whirlpool, because her soul was gone. It wasn't transitional, it was gone, and it would have ended up where it was going to end up. And to see nothing, to you, knowing what Wrath knows about the Shadowfell and where souls go and claiming souls and transactional nature of souls, that's like, yeah, a flag.
Okay. Wrath looks very concerned. So you should have ended up there, and you didn't. Can Wrath like open up his mind and to check that her soul is still here? Is that possible at all? Because this is like not really what it's made for.
Roll me.
We can't hear you on the thing, Lauren.
Oh, can you hear me now?
I can hear you in person, but not on the chat.
Oh,
I can't hear you.
So weird.
Let's try.
There you
Oh,
go.
now I can
Go
hear
get
you.
that.
Yeah.
Oh no. Roll me a perception check. Actually, I'm gonna let you pick. Either roll me a straight perception or Arcana at disadvantage.
Arcana. I'll still Arcana this well. Good. Oh. So that's an 18.
You kind of you tap into a part of you that, to be honest, just now in the woods screaming, you connected with a little bit, and it's sort of an ability that you know you'll one day be able to utilize. And you kind of try and open your mind, sort of calm your body, and try and peer through the veil between planes to the place where souls exist and are visible. And you get, it's a struggle to do it. And as you do, it's like you see these lights within everyone, and you've not really tried to do this before. You definitely haven't tried to do this before on the material plane. But you see the souls for like a fragment of a second. You see the souls of your party, the people around you, and you focus in on your sisters, and it's there. It is there. You see it within her. You see as she talks and moves and experiences emotions in life, it reacts. To know if anything is wrong with it is more difficult, but it's there.
Am I able to try and discern if there's anything wrong with it? Would that be another check, or is that just grouped with the same?
Roll an insight at disadvantage.
Oh, yeah. this ain't good. Oh, my dice has gone off the tip. Well, I'll roll on D&D Beyond. I've lost my dice.
Yeah.
Did you say insight disadvantage? Sorry.
Insight disadvantage. Yes, I did.
Yeah. Okay. Boop. Okay, first one. Second one. Oh dear, 7.
7. It's way too hard and too complex for you. You're like, this is beyond my ability to be able to read souls, which is a form of understanding which you don't quite have yet.
Frustrating. Yeah, well. Do you know who owns your soul, sister?
Tricky question. By rights, it would be father. But then he bargained me, at least bodily, to Mephistopheles. But then, is my soul something that I give away, in which I might have done through marriage? I don't know. I mean, even technically, Glaz would have some. Would she have some right over it through her training?
Does Raph know, like, what's the kind of superseding right with fucking soul ownership? Like, what overwrites everything? Is it marriage? Is it birth? Who knows?
Yeah. Cool question. Roll history.
Not 20, 27. Let's fucking go.
Okay, cool.
On D&D Beyond.
So, let's think. So, of the things that she listed, and knowing that your sister was the maiden, and knowing that transactionally, from the day she was born, X amount of minutes after you, no, her
12.
soul has not been hers. If she'd been born into any other family on any other plane, her soul would belong to her. But because she was born to Asmodeus, Lord of the Night, Duke of the Night, and because of the role she was always meant to play, her soul never belonged to her. It always belonged to someone else. And it was bargained for, and it was bartered for, and it was sold to the highest bidder, Mephistopheles. But that deal was broken. How much of it still stands? You're unsure. You know that she could not have given her soul to Dis because she does not have the power in hell. Your sister is not on the. You could have chosen to give your soul to someone, but your sister does not have the power you do. Does not have the rank. She's a pawn, and that's how her soul was treated. And her soul was not hers to give to Dis, so you know that's not possible. So, with the deal being broken, and you know it not being followed through to be given to Mephistopheles, where does that go? Does it go back to Asmodeus? Does it belong to Mephistopheles? It never belonged to Wraith, so it can't go back to her. You don't know. But not through lack of knowledge of soul economy.
Yeah. So it's between Dad and Mephi.
Or somewhere else. Yeah.
Or other. I'm worried what the consequences are of the deal being broken with Mephistopheles, to be honest.
Oh, I have been since the moment I broke it.
Just like, what's the forfeit? Surely
Quite
there's
a lot.
something. But even if they had your soul, you'd still go down. You should still be in the whirlpool. Not.
Where does the soul go when it does not belong to one person?
Does Raph know? I would assume it's like what happened to him.
It's a big question. Your soul, as far as you know, is yours. The nature of souls and where they go Like, your father was training you, he was the one teaching you, but your father wasn't the Reaper. There's a lot of mysteries around it, and it's for you, as part of your role, to learn, to understand.
Well, some things even I don't know, apparently, sister.
It doesn't matter, brother.
It's somewhat concerning, you know.
It was never mine anyway.
Is there any way of taking soul ownership back?
Yeah? It's transactional. A soul in hell, and in those after planes, you know,
Yeah.
Shadowfell, Celestial. It's an object that can be traded. And just because an
Yeah.
object's lost doesn't stop existing,
Mm.
as far as you know. But souls can be destroyed. And
Don't like the way you said that.
and, they can be, and then they can be recovered.
Mm.
Truly, brother, I
you know.
cannot miss what was never mine to begin with.
Yeah. Well, you know, maybe one day we go on an excursion to get your soul.
I have far higher priorities than that, and I think you should as well.
You know, extracurricular. When I've got some free time, I'll investigate it.
Oh yes, all that free time we have.
You know, in between dying next time.
Oh, let's not do that again. We've agreed. No more dying.
Indeed, I will try my best.
No. More.
I will not.
Thank you. That is the attitude we are looking for.
Rat doesn't believe it. Rat is like, I've got to fucking die again.
My god.
Well, Rat's mood has got even worse.
Oh. So everyone's so morose this evening, honestly.
I wonder why.
They obviously just missed us far too much.
Harvey, no, Luca, sorry. Who is
Yes,
alive in your family?
Oh my god.
Oh, isn't that a cheery conversation?
Yeah.
I don't know. Not my mom and dad,
Mm.
but Carmi didn't say anything about my brothers, so hopefully they're somewhere.
They didn't ever try to find you?
When they told me to run, we agreed a meeting spot, but they never came, which is why I ended up moving on by myself. I don't know if they got caught or...
Two young men were seen travelling with Terenza.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm trying not to think about that too much, because if I do, I'm going to want to go after them, and I don't think that's a good idea if I don't know that it's them. But if it is, I just have to hope that the Duvezes don't do anything.
When Alanis was eavesdropping in Badger's Drift and overheard the conversation about the Duvets in general, the first time we heard of it, way back when, can't find it in my notes now, there was mention, no, when we were talking to Drift, he mentioned there was potentially a daughter or a granddaughter, and he called them Genevieve or Guinevere or
Genevieve, yep.
Genevieve, but he thought she might be a Duvez.
Is this Rafe asking questions? Because I can give you
Yeah.
answers if
It is. Sure it is.
is.
Ray's putting things together. She's got her hand steepled before her.
Genevieve was my mother, but and I knew that her maiden name was Duvez, but we didn't see her family.
Oh,
So.
good. So a lord and a crime family.
Yeah, apparently my ma's side was
Aren't they the same
mafia.
thing?
So, oh,
Depends on the family, Toki.
Yeah.
If he goes back to cooking, he's not part of this conversation.
He's great in the cheese.
You
you've
are.
got a whole thing to
Oh.
unpack over there that I'm not even ready to get into.
No. Nathan's ready to get into that. You seem awfully touchy, Toki.
Making risotto for all of you. Might add.
Normally this snappish. I mean, I know it's been a bad day, but
Don't upset him while he's handling our food, Rafe.
oh, he's not upset.
I'm fine. Sorry, Luca. Please continue talking about your family. That was
Oh, we're all
uncalled
fine.
for.
No, it's okay. I apparently didn't know anything about them anyway, so
If it makes you feel better, Raph didn't know I was married for 2 years, so
Oh, we're gonna go there,
Think-
are we?
like
I
it's
wonder
more of
why
a
that
you
is.
thing.
Mm.
My thing with with everybody else was not telling me. Your thing was you were not telling Raph.
Mm-hmm. Given that they were criminals, Raph is like, are there souls in hell? Have you happened to see, like, Luca's parents down the river one time?
And my mom didn't do anything. Don't talk bad about my mom. My dad.
Okay, I'm
My
not
dad
talking.
better be there. I hope he's a fucking suffering, but my mom better not be.
look at that, brother. Another person with daddy issues.
Maybe that's a party name, wasn't it?
That's
Daddy
just,
issues.
I feel like Toki and Alanis have fine relationships with their fathers.
Yeah.
I have a
Like,
fantastic
no.
relationship with my dad.
Yeah, Tom's like, I'm literally making my dad's recipe right now. Leave him alone.
Only half of us are dysfunctional, it's fine.
Hmm.
Have I seen Luca's papa?
Have you seen Luca's papa?
Papa.
Luca's dad.
2 years ago. Ooh.
Yeah, no, I
Oh,
can't.
you
I
were
can't
in
look it up.
Lapari.
Give me a
Fuck!
yeah, no. I think. Let me just double check, but I think Steph's
Like
right.
a new died a year earlier.
Oh, so Darby, your trauma didn't happen soon enough.
Yeah, I think.
I wasn't.
I think.
17 was too old.
I think Steph is right.
Yeah, I wasn't in hell at that point. I was just thinking when you said 2 years, I was like, shit.
19th of Venice, 019, and then a different timeline.
Circle that is for
Yeah, no,
criminals.
you
I
weren't
need
there.
to check the help.
God,
Yeah.
yeah, me too, and I can't use my computer.
Sorry, Lauren.
No.
Where is it? Well, I'll contact Jeff. We shall see. I don't think I met your dad.
I don't know if my dad was a criminal. Just apparently my mum's entire fucking family.
Oh, it's on your mum's side. Okay.
Yeah, my mum's the Duvez.
And the Duke side is your dad.
My dad is the occulty.
Okay.
I mean, what in a marriage?
I know.
Mm.
They'd be jealous of that back home, Dad.
But you make it sound like your father is was a bad man, Luca.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But he's dead, so it's fine.
Good take. Nice.
Hmm.
I'm not even going to insight check. I'm going to just read Luca and be like, Luca's had enough difficult conversation for one day. I think it's the vibe we're getting from that. Don't even need an insight check for that.
Luca appreciates you not delving further into that.
So Toki, What do you have about against royalty and nobility?
How long we got? Well, I mean, Patrain isn't exactly a place of equity. And he's like, I think he's not looking at Luca because he's like, this is, the man's family is dead. I don't really want to talk any more shit about them.
Go on, talk shit about us. Come on. You know, you got it in you, Toki.
You're
Let it out.
from hell, so
Go on.
there's nothing for you guys.
Oh,
So it's not all royalty, just Petranian royalty.
Well, no, I mean,
Just
like,
Luca
you're from
specifically.
literal hell, like, there's not good people down there, is there?
Not all evil people. It's a
I
sliding scale.
mean,
Don't tar us all with one brush. Some of us are just born there.
People in Petrain are, you know, starving. They live in horrible conditions, and the kingdom and the nobility don't care. They profit off it. I can't really imagine it's different anywhere.
The twins, DM. The twins have travelled a lot. Would Wraith be able to have an impression if it was different elsewhere? But we did move quite fast through our travels.
Roll me history or insight at disadvantage.
I'm going to do insight at disadvantage.
Yeah.
these disadvantage rolls, they don't work out well though.
Insight? I can roll a minimum of 15 on insight.
I thought that was Arcana. It didn't go well.
It's a 15.
Yeah, everywhere in the world there is a discrepancy between the rich and the poor, and the rich benefit off of that system because they created it, and they're not going to change it because it benefits them. But the time you spent in Petrain, especially traveling with a Stowdromer, question mark, especially traveling with Stowdromer, you weren't necessarily in mega wealthy places. You saw what Toki was describing, and that was 99% of the country. But every now and then you saw the rich side, and as someone who's interested in trade and, you know, deals and kind of the monetary side of things, you were able to gather that, yeah, Petrain is a place that presents itself as being extremely rich and wealthy, a place of luxury and abundance. And that luxury and abundance exists, but it is not shared at all. And people suffer. They do. People, and Petrain is a country of lies and performance. And the divide between the super rich and literally everyone else is very stark. Like, yeah, sure, there's kind of normal people that have, you know, comfortable amounts of money. There's even normal people that are kind of rich in terms of, you know, nice house, you know, disposable income. But there are those who are wealthy, and it is generational, and there is no way to break through that. You would have been to Ostajan as well, and compared to that, it's less of a divide. Ostajan is also, more recently in history, known to be abundance and opulence. That is not a masquerade. That is available for everyone, and it's very new money versus old money, and Petrain keeps that divide at detriment to everybody that lives there, aside from maybe 500 people.
Wow. So there's some resentment, I can understand that.
Not to you, or I suppose. I mean, we're all just as poor as each other here, aren't we?
I don't know. Some of us may be poorer than others.
Yeah, well, I said dinner's on me next time, so.
You can't help the family you're born into, Luca.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of petroleum mobility, shall we break open this?
Wraith will hold
There's
out
no
her
one in the
glass.
mood for a drink.
Wraith will hold out her glass.
I will serve her.
Excellent. A girl could get used to this again.
Luca will reach for the bottle from Toki so that he can serve everyone while Toki's doing dinner.
Hand it over.
Wraith's gonna pull out her journal.
Oh,
Oh god.
here we go.
If she flips it open, is there anything new in it?
There's pages of text.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh
Yep.
god.
Cool. Okay. Yep. I'll read that text.
Yeah, without saying it all, it's panic, increasing panic. It's very much like someone texting me like, hey, hi, hey, are you okay? Hi, do you want to talk to someone? Panic ramping up every moment you don't respond. And it's still appearing, actually.
Excellent. Wraith will write in the book. We really need to come up with some sort of alert system for when there are messages appearing in this.
You see text appearing and then stop and stutter. And there's a pause, quite a long one. And then you just see your name appear.
I'm here.
You're okay?
Oh, just fine, darling. Well, obviously not. Well, now, yes, but you clearly know otherwise.
I do. What happened?
I mean, in a most undignified manner, we saved a child from a tree, and I got eaten by a bush.
That's my wife.
Don't. You know it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to worry you.
No, I know. You didn't mean to. Yeah, maybe we do need to come up with some sort of system, because yeah.
I didn't realize you would be aware of a shift.
I was aware, yeah. I don't know if anyone else was, but I felt it.
I'm sorry for that.
Don't be. I feel like you've been through enough.
Well, yes. Sorry. Had I known you'd worry, I needed to process a little.
That's fine, that's allowed. I'm gonna worry. You can't stop that. You're not in charge of it.
Well, That's fair.
Yeah.
No, I'm back. It's fine. Breathe.
Yeah. Breathing.
Don't fuss.
No. I've been pacing our rooms since it happened.
I miss our rooms. Well, I miss your rooms.
The rooms miss you.
What? What? No! Da, 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 da. Has our guest arrived?
No, no, they haven't. Any ETA on that, or?
I'm not entirely sure. I think it would likely take them a few days to reach the rift they were headed for, and I doubt it's direct.
No, I've been keeping an eye. I'll let you know when they get here. You really are okay?
Physically, I'm fine. Tired. Little bit battered. But fine.
And otherwise?
The rest I'm still working out. Oh! I forgot to mention. We're not entirely sure where my soul went. You don't happen to know where a soul goes when it's owned by multiple parties, do you?
There's another long pause. And he's like, I mean, you know, there'd be a auction, let's say, for it. And then if nothing came of that, the first. That's where the unclaimed go.
But I didn't even make it to the river.
What? Can I ask what you saw?
Nothing. Literal nothing. It was just black.
Was it black or an absence?
I admit I'm not entirely sure.
Well, that's just another thing for us to figure out.
It's Ika's fussing over it.
I imagine his domain more than anyone else's. But if you are struggling, will you let me know? Please.
I will.
Promise?
You know my word means everything with you. I
It
promise.
does. Thank you.
Made any good deals recently?
Oh, and kind of starts telling you about all sorts of stuff he's been up to, where he's sent his little agents, and what he personally has been doing.
Yay. She's doing her best to sort of pull him away from
Yeah.
worrying.
Yes. And you see just do chatting to you for how long you're going to. It helps.
Wraith will just curl up with her wine, keep a background ear on the party, and keep writing.
Nice. What are the party discussing?
We're just drinking and waiting for dinner.
Dinner's probably ready by
Intently
now.
watching this risotto be made.
Toki will serve dinner to everyone.
Amazing. It smells incredible. And yeah, it's served up just as the sun starts to slowly dip behind the horizon. As it does, different birds start chattering. You hear kind of a few different insects, crickets, and you sit down and you tuck in, and it helps. It does. It does help. You see why it was served to Toki when he wasn't feeling very well.
I think Wraith, after however long of writing in her journal, however long dinner preparations took since the wine was served, let's say it was some time because it's now getting dark and it was 5 o'clock, she will eventually shut her journal to eat dinner. And just mutter under her breath. I imagine her brother might hear sitting next to her. My husband worries too much.
Well, it means he cares about you.
Yes, I didn't realise he'd have some sort of intuition when I died.
That is peculiar. Do we feel when each other dies?
No.
Is it a Lord of Hell thing? Is it a marriage in hell thing? Soul ownership thing? Who fucking knows at this point?
He said it was a feeling and was unsure. What can I say? My situation is complicated.
It very much is.
Wraith's got a t-shirt somewhere where it would be like, single, taken, it's complicated, and all the boxes are ticked.
Valeria's gonna see the single one and be like, there's fucking hope.
Is he alright?
Oh, he'll be fine. He just likes to fuss.
Yeah, it seems we have that in common.
Yes, I mentioned you were fussing as well.
Oh. What have you told him about me?
What don't you want him knowing about you?
Don't know. Now I'm uncomfortable with the fact another one of the 9 knows a lot about me. I don't know what to think. He's also got Jeff. Oh, Jeff could tell him so. Oh, shit.
Literal. We need to talk about that imp of yours.
What? He's an angel.
Literal shit around our rooms.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. How am I supposed to talk to Jeff? He's a plane away. Come on.
I mean, technically he's dissipated his responsibility at the moment as he's the one making deals with him.
Raph looks very uncomfortable with your previous sentence. My imp.
You know he ruined one of my wardrobe. My homecoming wardrobe.
Just sheepishly. Like, I feel like Jeff has a problem with this, not you. And if he were to have released his bowels, it must have been collateral if it hurt your stuff. If, yeah. I mean, who knows? There's many imps in hell. It doesn't have to be Jeff.
There's only one that's got access to Dis's rooms.
I mean, that feels like that's Dis's fault. Why is he letting a random imp in
I mean,
his
he
room?
is replacing them, so he's taken full responsibility.
Mm.
You need to house train your souls.
They are trained in the way I like them, okay? Jeff
At this
is like
point,
100% feral.
The twins are not being quiet about their littering.
Luca was going to, after dinner, but while the sun is still setting, if those two things coincide,
Mm.
he would like to excuse himself from the camp and go and find a quiet spot, probably by the river, somewhere he can see the sunset.
Nice.
And he just wants to do some funeral prayers by himself, same as he did when Wrath died.
Yeah, of course.
He can do them for his mum.
Kind of start walking, and you kind of follow the river, but then you notice there's kind of like a bit of a hill, and you climb that, and you're climbing for a little bit longer than you realise, but still enough time that when you reach the top of the hill, kind of looking over some of the trees, you have a clear view of the sun setting. And yes, the funeral prayers, is there any specific saint you're thinking of, or?
I don't know. Is there one that like would be usual were he like attending a funeral at home, or would it just be kind of a personal thing?
Well, he were attending a
Personal choice.
funeral at home. I mean, Perdita's accepted everywhere as a saint of death. At home, I mean Laverna, but more about life than death.
He's associated with loss.
Oh, nice. There we go then. Laverna's associated with loss.
Lovely. Yeah.
And
I mean,
discomforting.
Laverna's he's not big on his saints anyway. But I think I established him as
Yes.
doing some look prayers to Laverna early on.
Definitely.
So
You
Laverna
did.
feels good. So he
Yeah.
will get down on his knees and bow his head and clasp his hands and just say them to himself with
Nice.
Laverna in mind.
And orphans.
Huh.
Oh god.
Yeah, of course, actually, yeah.
Shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah, so yes, you begin to pray. So roll me D100, please.
Ooh. Right. I want a good. That's a 65.
That is good. Yeah, as you kind of begin to pray, like on your knees, head bowed, you feel the last remnants of the sun sort of leave this day behind, and as that transition happens, you cast your mind out to Laverna, and is there anyone in particular that you're praying for?
My mum.
Yeah. You feel the sun on your face, and the smell of orchids fills your nose, but then you also smell vanilla and rose, and those smells deeply remind you of your mother. And as the last of the sun dips below the horizon and it's officially night, or dusk, you feel that smell kind of fade, but there's almost like a presence. You don't know whose presence, but it's comforting, lingering, so that once the smell has faded, there's no initial wave of loss. It's managing that. And then that slowly draws away.
I'll stay there for a bit. He'll probably head to rejoin once the sun is gone and like that chill of evening starts hitting.
Yeah, so about sort of 7 o'clock, Harvey wanders back to the camp.
I cannot hear you, Lauren, sorry.
About 7 o'clock, Harvey wanders back. Alanis and Tucky, anything from either of you?
I think Toki has been writing in his journal. But he'll probably look up just before Luca gets back. And turn to Alanis and just be like, "You're very quiet. How are you doing?" Because The rest of us are fine.
So fine. Wraith will go back to bickering with Wrath.
Everything is fine. We, learned a lot today and failed again. But it's fine. We'll be
I guess it
fine.
depends how you look at it. Maybe we were really successful at getting beaten by trees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really good at losing.
Yeah.
I'm really good at failing to keep people alive, even though you promised that you would.
Hey, we
Really good
both
at
did
failing
that.
to save people that we were meant to save. And it's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, the risotto is lovely.
I'm glad you like it. I don't think he wanted to hurt you.
Oh,
I think he probably was going to tell you really soon, even if fate didn't force his hand.
mm. He's allowed to have secrets, and I'm allowed to be upset about it.
Yeah. Maybe you just got to keep some secrets of your own.
I don't have any secrets. I've told you guys everything.
Yeah, me too. We're just having a nice chat and enjoying our risotto.
Yeah, I'm just having a lovely chat over a glass of wine. You're welcome to insight check me if you want.
I'm not listening. I'm busy arguing with my brother. All I'm saying, if you house trained your souls enough that when in our room, you can do it in someone else's.
They are trained. It's just what I want them to do. Jeff never chewed your dress. I'm telling you.
I'm strong disagreeing.
Then you're wrong. Maybe this is lying.
I'm sorry.
I never
you just called
trusted
me
him
wrong.
in the first place.
You
No,
really
I
just go
called
there.
him wrong. I called your husband wrong, okay? I would never
Oh,
call
it's
you
not
wrong.
much better, brother. That's really not much better.
He's not my twin!
Only I'm allowed to call him wrong.
Ah, come on!
He is your brother.
Blech. Don't say that to me.
Do not gag at my husband.
Somebody has to, my god.
Ugh. Don't be vulgar.
You know, maybe he should be feeling Jeff better if he's having all these bowel issues. That's all I'm saying, like...
He is feeding Jeff. He asked several days ago what Jeff needs to eat.
He eats everything!
I know, and that is what
He's
you
very
told him.
hungry. Mm.
Therefore, he is being fed. You're going to like him one day. Just you watch.
He's okay, I guess.
You always said he was handsome.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I don't recall that, no.
Yeah, I know. Your memory's rather faulty these days.
Yeah, it really is.
Hmm.
Mm.
Reminds me of home, their bickering.
Yeah, it's almost comforting in a way.
Yeah, it's nice. Even in hell, siblings are siblings.
Oh, you should see the bickering between Wrath and Glacia.
But don't talk about her in front of amazing. Wrath just starts vibrating at the mention.
That's just full on arguments. It's not even bickering anymore.
What's to do with Grazia?
Oh.
Have you guys mentioned her before? I actually don't know if Toki knows or not.
We've mentioned.
They've mentioned
Yeah, I
her
think-
as like they have an older sister.
Who trained Wraith, I think.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was her
Much as we know.
secret in the lie.
Wrath's not her biggest fan.
We've never
And
got that. Sorry?
I said and you to
Oh.
Ray.
Tick the X complicated box again. My sister has her methods, which most don't necessarily agree with, but she was a daughter of little consequence who got her way in life through sheer willpower and vicious execution of her own methods.
Is a girl boss.
That is definitely a good way to describe her. And she was doing her best to instill the same skill set in me. Wrath just didn't like said methods of instilling them.
No. And we've been in a pissing contest for about 20 years, but it's fine.
It doesn't seem to have done Wraith too much harm.
Wraith would just raise an eyebrow at her brother.
Just slowly turns to like, and then slowly turns back.
No skills that are worth their salt aren't worth a little bit of blood and bruises.
That's true. I should get Jeff to fuck with Glazia's house. Why didn't I think about this?
I mean, she's redecorating all the time anyway.
God, why haven't I done this before?
Lauren, you can have one of the Bakewell tarts in the kitchen if you want them.
Oh.
But can she have a banana, Steph? This is
You can also have any
Gone
of
banana.
them.
Gave up waiting.
You know you can raid the kitchen too.
Thanks.
Fuck, always. Yes, oh, there won't be a Jeff left if you fuck with Glazia.
Oh, if she fucks with Jeff, I'm going back home and
I
kill
think Jeff
her.
would be fucking with her first.
True, true.
I'm not saying her palace is everyone's taste. It's a little
No.
bit gaudy.
It really
Going
is.
rose gold, did I tell you?
Are you fucking kidding me?
She's redecorating again.
Rose gold is not
What's
a
wrong
good
with
color.
rose gold?
Oh.
Oh, Glazia just
Clutches.
goes completely all in. All in everywhere. And her court is sprawling palaces in various states of decay.
She had an entirely gold bathroom one time.
She had an entirely
Wow,
gold
that is
ring
tacky.
one time.
Mm.
I believe it's rose gold. And I don't know what the statement colour was. But I bet you she has a new flavour of the month.
Does.
I should ask Dis. I will ask Disc. I flipped my journal back open.
He's like, I believe that the statement colour is tangerine, and then the flavour of the month, his name is Brian.
Oh, his
Brian.
Brian.
Creepy.
Of all people, Brian, him!
Oh, Brian.
I thought she hated him!
I mean-
that's probably a good thing, though, but... I mean, maybe she'll kill him. She often does kill them, so... I liked Brian. Damn. I think you know someone.
I mean,
Can
she
I
was going to get
just
rid of
ask,
me. Yes.
like, Icarus, Rosera, Glad yeah. Brian? How do names work in hell?
Oh, Brian might have come in through a deal. He wasn't necessarily born in.
For your soul, yeah.
And Glazier will literally go through partners to an extreme rate of not. It's what happens when you murder your husband, supposedly.
She's not as good as me, but yes.
At murdering husbands?
No, the former.
Or having flavours of the month?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, alright, throw your record out there, Wrath, why don't
No,
you?
no, I'm just saying, out of the two of us, I would win.
I mean, does Toki know?
No, what?
I wasn't under any illusions that I was special in any way.
You good, April?
Confused to where this conversation's gone.
It was inferred, basically, that you were saying, like, competitively, Wrath
Yes.
has had more lovers than Glazier.
Oh, yes.
And I was like, does Toki know how many number of lovers you've had? And
Oh,
Toki's
come on.
like, I wasn't a special.
No. Oh, you were special, Toki. Don't downplay yourself. Come on.
I mean, he rarely
Come
goes
on,
back
then, what-
seconds. So consider yourself lucky.
Oh, God.
What number was I?
Oh. Rafe will scoff into her wine glass.
Honestly, take a really big sip.
Yeah.
Fenrir, did you say something? I'll come, buddy, I'll come. And Wrath runs us off to us.
Hey.
Fenrir wakes up, startled, and just
Yeah.
torpedoes off.
Into the woods. He's like, we're under attack.
Wrath has gone away. He's not up.
Oh.
You find Fenrir's like digging around a bunch of flowers.
You doing that for?
Can he speak to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fenrir, will he speak to you?
I don't know. He's like, I just felt like he needs to get out of there, mate.
Yeah. Fucking hell, thank you, man. I need to get out of that situation.
That's cool. I feel like maybe
How you been?
I'm alright. Yeah, I've not seen you in a while.
Shadowfell these days.
Dark.
You want some risotto? Toki's made some. I don't know if we'll eat
I'd
risotto.
love some. I'd love some.
Okay. Wrath like runs back to the camp, gets
Wait.
risotto. runs
He
back.
like
Oh,
he,
he's
he,
changed his... Oh, never
he
mind.
barks to stop you
Oh.
and like drops a bundle of flowers at your feet and it's like maybe give these out to say, you know, smooth things over or whatever. People like
Okay,
flowers.
alright, okay, noted. He'll like run back, gives flowers out, takes a risotto, runs back.
Perfect. You give it to him. He wolfs it down.
The puns of that.
Yeah.
You see Jeff around? I want to get the gang back together.
No.
Oh, damn. Oh.
Honestly, he gets so shy. It's honestly very unlike him. But also very like him.
Yeah, a little bit out of character,
Hmm.
but sort of endearing.
Don't know what you mean. Ice cold. Ain't nothing.
You're talking to your dog.
Yep. Wolf! He's a wolf.
Well,
I'd start playing games with Fenrir.
Cute.
It's like a very vicious game of catch.
Love it.
And it's
yeah,
with a
yeah.
dagger.
Amazing. And he's like throwing it for you to go and get as well.
Yes!
no, we've had enough dangers today. Boys!
They're in the woods.
Sick of it, let's
Oh,
go!
God.
At one point, he like proper tackles you to the floor, and you're just wrestling with your ball. Gives
Yeah,
you a big,
that's on
gives
brand.
you a big lick.
Ah! A hug, my boy.
Gives you sort of, he snuggles down. He's like, you know my favorite person or whatever, right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you too. Whatever.
Yeah, chill,
Fine.
chill.
Yeah, it's all good.
Cool. Yeah.
Wraith will clutch the necklace at her, like the locket,
Hmm.
and Wrath will get a little ping through his head. Are you done pouting yet? Come back.
Fen, I think my sister wants us to go back.
He'll sort of roll off you and like
No,
tilt his head.
I don't want to go.
You can do this.
I don't think I can. Oh,
Wasn't
fine,
he number
fine.
like? Wasn't he number like 70 something?
Shh, but don't say that.
Hmm.
No one needs to know.
Well, no one else
Okay?
can hear me.
As
but
long
you.
as I beat Glazier, that's all that matters.
I mean, she's got so many years on you.
Yeah, I'm just more efficient, you know.
She takes her time.
Sorry, what did you say?
She takes her time.
Yep, she does. I'll go back, I guess. And he like just sulkishly goes off.
Follows at your heels.
Hello. What are we talking about now?
Whether talking you've specifically requested carrot cake or not.
Oh.
I'm not going to let you have any if you're going to keep being mean to me.
Didn't realise I was being mean. That was a simple question. I'm so sorry that I appear to have hurt your feelings.
Oh.
I wonder if it will make you feel better to share some cake. I imagine that would be a far kinder scenario. Wraith using Thrive language.
I will
Has Lauren
graciously
lost
let you
us?
have
She
Are you
looks-
good, Lauren?
Yeah, you look.
On the phone.
Oh, yeah.
I'm confused.
It has not
Oh,
on
no.
our end.
I can hear people
Now
now.
it's lagging.
Mm.
It is lagging. Okay. Can you hear me though?
Yeah,
back
well,
together,
I can hear you now.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm having a right fucking mare with this technology, man. It's never ending.
viewers at home, please crowdfund us.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I was crowdfunded. I got a new fancy set of headphones and everything. I think it's my laptop. Anyway, back to you.
Begrudgingly give Wraith some cake.
Much obliged. Wraith will top up his wine glass.
Thank you.
You two. Getting on so well. You even apologised, I'm shocked.
To who?
You.
Oh, well, yes. Sure.
I'm not sure I
So
count.
sincere.
You count.
Oh.
Ish.
I thought you almost sound like you like me.
Well, you're going to have to count if you're going to be stuck to my brother's side all the time, non-stop. We'll never leave his side again.
Really rather
That's-
not.
True, I did say that, didn't I?
That you did.
I'm fine. I don't need a protector.
I don't think that's true.
You do need a healer.
I'm fine. I haven't died.
Oh, aren't we all? I'm just saying Toki will be part of your happy ever after.
Oh god. Mm. You know, what if I just, want to be miserable in the end, right? It's on my own.
You don't want to
I
be an
can help you
academic.
do that too.
What was that, Chloe? Sorry.
I said I can help you do that too.
mean, you could end up being a professor. You could end up being a duke. You could end up being a Grim Reaper. So many directions in this party, brother.
Wrath just glares at Rafe. If there's cake to go around, Wrath will split his with Fen.
Wrath,
Give
he
him
was
some.
already trying to eat some off your plate.
Yep, fair play. Fair play.
You really need to house train your familiars and your souls.
He is perfect, okay? I will not take any criticism. Look at him! Look at his face!
He tries to
It is a
smile.
particularly handsome face.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, Dis's dogs were a little bit more well trained.
Fenrir growls at that.
Oh,
Yeah.
steady. I didn't say they were my favourite.
You'd really say that in front of him, huh?
You're
Shit.
definitely better than arsehole.
Anyone is. Come on now. How many hellhounds does Dis have, huh? More than me?
Probably.
Damn it. I should have said that.
Do any of your families have pets?
We keep animals that travel with us, but they're really for food.
Oh.
You know, try not to get too attached.
Fenrir says to you, Wrath, he's like, is she gonna fucking eat me?
So Fenrir, like, Wrath is like, oh my fucking god, we need to run. We need to go!
I don't want to be eaten, mate. I can't. I can't go through that again.
No, don't worry. I won't let it happen to you. She'll have to eat me first before she eats you.
I wouldn't let her. I wouldn't let her.
No, you're too funny. And Wrath is like emotional and like hugs.
Can I hear Wrath's? I know I can't understand Fenrir. Can I hear Wrath's side of the
I
conversation?
think you can. Yeah, I don't think it's telepathic. I don't think.
I think it
is.
is.
It?
Really a spec. Yeah. I'll check it now, but I'm pretty sure it says you can tell.
So he just starts crying and
Just
hugging his
starts
dog, and that's
crying.
Yeah.
everything's cool.
Man
This
loves
is
his
completely
dog.
normal.
Yeah.
I really wouldn't worry about it.
Excellent.
When you're within
Yeah.
100 feet, you can contact telepathically with your familiar.
Beautiful. Just starts crying.
It's fine.
hugging his
But they're both looking at you, terrified.
dog. Like tail between Fenrir's legs, ears back.
I kind of pictured him howling.
Yeah. He lets out a whimper.
Don't look at her. Don't look at her. It's okay.
I can't. I don't want to let her out of my
Where do
sight.
you think your meat came from? It just appeared out of nowhere? You gotta kill animals to get it.
Ah, she's talking about it, Fenrir.
He's like, send me away, send me away.
What about you, Toki? Any fluffy little pets when you're from?
No, I think by the time you have 9 children, you don't really want to add animals to the mix.
You're telling me none of your 8 siblings or yourself brought home an animal?
No,
Surprising, really.
I'm sure there was the space.
Mm.
Did you all share a room then?
Rate's like, that's how
A
poor
couple of us
people
shared
live.
rooms. Huh?
Rate's like, that's how poor people live, all of them in one room.
Yeah, we were all in one room.
I was more being like,
Oh,
Raph and I
jeez.
also shared a room, but
See, why did you have us share a room? We could have had our own rooms.
I didn't think we wanted to have our own rooms in hell. We were rather an emotional support system for each other.
True. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. That was April questioning it. All right.
Luca, did you have any pets growing up?
We weren't allowed pets. I think Elijah brought home a snake once. It was there for a bit, and then it was gone, and we were too scared to ask if it was loose in the house, so we didn't see it again. So
Elijah one of your brothers?
He was the middle brother. Matteo was the oldest. Is the oldest.
In a non-campaign way. I once, when I lived on the boat, went to the toilet and there was a sea snake in the toilet.
I wouldn't.
Anyway, back to campaign.
That's not okay.
I'd simply.
I'm never going to the toilet again.
Yeah. No.
I don't think you gotta worry about sea snakes in your apartment, April.
Genuinely, snakes and toilets are a concern of mine.
Oh, it is a
have
fear.
nightmares
It is a fear.
Yeah, even now, if it's
You
irrational,
get
I'm
frogs
scared.
in toilets. That should be also a great fear.
Yeah. Amphibians in general. Amphibians and reptiles.
Did you just shit?
No, I went and got my dad, who then went and got someone else to take
Oh.
the snake away.
Well, fair.
Wraith will stretch. Finish her wine. Actually, no, she'll pour her wine into her brother's.
He's not drinking, so he hands it back to her.
It like overflows.
If there's a back and forth going on, Luca will hold out his hand to take a wine if it's a burden.
Wraith will pour as much as she can into her brother's, realise that he's stopped, and then just pass her cup to Luca.
Pulls that into his own thing.
Give some wine to Fenrir.
Oh dear.
Yeah, loves it. Loves it. Something that's just really good. A good vintage.
We really need to talk about what imps and animals should be eating, brother.
Fine. He's in his prime. Look at him. He's living.
I don't disagree with you, but maybe allow
They
us to
should
get
live how I
some
live.
meat tomorrow.
Fenrir and Wrath just look scared at Alana's again. What if she kills a wolf in front of us, Fenrir?
You've eaten meat before in front of me.
He's still scared.
Well, I'm quite frankly exhausted. I am going to go to bed. Wraith is on 1 hit point and has been this entire time. And she's still covered in bruises. She's washed in the river to like get rid of the blood, but there's like lightning welt marks up her cheek and is a bit singed and bruises, and she's just like, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, is everyone else doing the same?
Yeah.
Yeah, Luca will take first watch because he didn't take a watch yesterday.
Nice one, nice one. Cool.
Honest will do watch with him.
Oh.
So yeah, as everyone goes to bed, you two stay up for the 4-hour shift.
I am sorry about your family.
Oh, thanks. I yeah, I don't want to be bringing down the energy, you know, but it sucks, you know, I guess. But I don't want it to I guess overshadow that I have been shitty to you, to everyone, and I know that you are not going to be able to trust me for a while, and that I'm going to have to earn that back, and I hope I can. But I just want you to know that it wasn't because I didn't trust you. I trust you with my life.
Sometimes I forget that you're so young and a little bit stupid.
Yeah. Does it will I get less stupid? Do you think?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Everyone does.
That's good. When? Because
Well,
it feels
for
like
me, I was like 60, 70, but you guys don't live that long.
I can't
So
live
probably
that
in the
long.
next few years.
Okay, that's good. You know, I watched my brothers grow up, and I mean, Elijah didn't make good choices, but Mateo had his shit together, like straight away, and I wanted
No,
to be
he
like
didn't.
him, and then more than I do. He wouldn't have done what I've done.
Yeah. Speaking as the youngest sibling who has amazing older siblings, you think that they have everything together, and most of the time they do, but sometimes they don't. And you don't realize until you get to their age that they probably didn't know what they were doing either.
That's reassuring. Mateo he kind of raised me a little bit, you know, because my dad sucked. So I guess it's weird to think about how much he probably had on his plate, but
You want to try and find them? We have a lead. We can chase it.
I don't know. Yeah, my brother also earns a shit ton more than me, Lauren. It's tragic.
You also earn a shit ton more than my older brother, so
There we
three for three
go.
for the siblings.
Like, rise up.
It is a younger sibling thing.
I'm glad it's not just me in this situation. Let me say, we don't even know if it was them with Terenzio, but maybe when we've got nothing else going on and I'm in a better position to be asking things of you guys, maybe we can. Where's Steph?
I looked up thinking Steph would be there.
I saw Lauren sprinting from the background.
Said BRB and Lauren sprinted.
What is happening?
She'll close the door.
I stole all the dice.
Oh no.
Oh.
What did you say? You're in a position now. You're still our friend. Even if you're a fucking moron.
Thank you. That's reassuring. Yeah, no, we've got the things to do. We're going to get to the place to do the package, and we're going to get to the druids for Toki, and we're gonna hope that hell doesn't catch us, and we're going to hope that nothing else gets burned down, and we're going to get your thing that you can take back home, and then we can go to Petrain.
I don't know, my thing's gonna take a while. It's probably the least
That's
important.
fine. I promised I was going to help you with it, so I'm going to help you with it. We're gonna find something.
Go.
Yeah.
Amazing. Could you either both of you roll perception or one at advantage?
I feel like it might be you at advantage if I take a guess.
Okay. My
Mine's only
perception
plus
is
3.
Mine's a +7.
You go for it, girl.
Second one. Let's see. It's not great. It's a 19.
Not great.
Sorry. Yes, that's fine. It's a quiet night, and uneventful. Nothing happens. Who's taking next watch?
I'll send Harvey off and just stay up for another 4 hours because I don't need
Fair.
a long sleep.
Fair enough.
Luke is going to give her a very quick hug, if he's allowed, and then go to bed.
Yes, he's allowed. Once he's gone, she's just gonna kind of stare up at the sky for a little bit and just cry
Oh no!
and just let herself be sad for a few minutes,
Oh,
and then she's gonna
you.
stop and she's gonna do a walk around the camp and try and, I guess, suss out if there's any more like Feywild things that are following her. If she can get a feeling like the spirits.
Yes, nice. Let's see. Roll me a survival check.
I have no idea what's just happened.
16 survival.
Yeah, so you sort of look around, kind of trying to see what's going on and everything. And you... What do you find? You notice that some... there's kind of warm specks of orange light, like floating kind of at the edge of the camp. But also some like darker ones, like it's almost like dark shadows with light within them.
Okay. If I approach the shadows.
As you approach them, you kind of smell like sunflowers, but also the kind of, I don't know, is it sulfury smell you get when after striking a match, and you sort of hear that, I don't know, the sound and the fizzle that a match makes when it's been struck as you approach them.
Speaking of Sylvan worked last time, so she's going to try that again. And just very quietly in Sylvan be like, "Hi, are you traveling with us?"
You get back in your head sort of amidst this sort of like match striking sound. You get a sort of, not quite words, but a sort of affirmative sort of response, but kind of a newness. Something was drawing them to your camp and to the I haven't done anything and to your party.
Are you traveling with us for protection?
You get the sense
Do you
of
want to help us?
yeah, you get the sense of like altruism, sure, but also curiosity and the sense of it doesn't need to be protection. What?
I shouldn't believe you for a second.
Stop it, Twizzy.
There you are.
Yeah, you get the
I'm
sense
actually
of
having
like,
a moment.
no,
This is so
yeah,
rude.
actually, Steph is having a moment. No. Yeah, you get the sense there's no need for protection. It's curiosity.
About all of us or one of us?
You see flashes of diamond dust and bright light and 2 lights appearing within bodies where there wasn't light earlier.
Twins. Well, which plane are you from?
Ooh. Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh, it's not persuasive. I'm so bad at charisma. It's a 7.
You sense like a willingness to tell you, like it's complicated. You get the sense that these beings trust you and they like you, but there is something bigger than them that's stopping them from telling you. And you get the sense that this is something that's a bigger question that you've asked than you think.
Well, they've been through a lot. So, I know sometimes you guys like to play. And I ask that you don't play with them. Just watch and stay back a little.
You, yeah, the kind of curiosity fades a tiny bit. But there's this like ascension and respect.
I'll leave you to your evening.
Yeah, they sort of float around, and again you get that sunflower smell, and the kind of dark shadows within these balls of light kind of grow and shift and move around and almost like wave at you, like moving as one, almost like a school of fish or murmuration.
Oh, Woodbug.
Cute. And they'll sort of pull back a little bit, not edging any closer to camp. Who's taking the last watch?
I think Toki would have offered so that the twins could lie in, unless Raph would like to join me.
Sure.
Very unlike her. Wraith is not normally a heavy sleeper, but I think she's sleeping like the dead.
I think, yeah, she's got experience.
I don't think she intends to sleep through watch, but I think she will.
Yeah, we'll go to our rest.
Yeah. What are you doing on your watch, Toki, if anything?
Was Raph joining me?
Sure.
I'll just sit with Raph.
I'll recast Find Familiar to Fenrir as well. Maybe I'll make... Oh no, I'll leave him in his wolf form.
Comes back.
He just sits
There's a
between them.
big stretch. Yeah.
When I was little, my brother used to tell me that wolves would eat me.
He's never eaten anybody. He's a good boy.
Yeah, no, he doesn't seem like the eating type.
Wait, Fenrir, have you eaten someone before?
Yeah.
Shit, don't tell anyone. Don't worry, don't worry. Yeah, he's a good boy. That was telepathic.
Scratch his ears.
Raph, like, immediately side eyes. Watches you touching him, was like, hope for the best, it should be fine.
Is that, but I'm not gonna eat him. You like
Good,
him?
good, okay. Yeah. It's all good.
You took a bite of it once, didn't you?
Really, Fenrir? Really, right now? Are you fucking serious? God, why don't you just wake my sister up, you fucking bastard? I gave you alcohol. What the fuck? This is because because I gave more food to Jeff one time, isn't it? I fuck it.
Look,
Hold
what's
grudge.
going on between me and Jeff is our business, and you don't need to worry about it. Like,
Okay, sure. You don't need to heal or protect me, by the way. It's fine. If I die, it's on me. No one else.
I don't think that's true. I think if I can heal you and I don't, that's on me.
There are always other priorities. You've got to help other people.
Yeah, but
I mean, you seem like a powerful guy. You could attack our pursuers instead of healing people.
it's why I can't do both.
True. Do you see yourself as the healing type? You seem like an academic. Confusing to me.
Well, see, I was an academic when we met. Things have changed since then.
You're committing to the dropout. You're never returning.
Well, I don't know. I'll have to see what Delina says, but I spoke to Valeria about it, and she doesn't seem to think that I can pause my studies. So, yeah, I guess I've quit. Maybe. I don't know. I'm waiting to see.
What do you want to do then?
I want to do what Galen wants me to do. If he wants me to quit, then I want to quit.
Galen doesn't talk to you much, right, though?
He talks to me now.
Indeed, guys, chat.
Well, mostly just that once, but, you know, I got what I needed from it.
What did he tell you to do in this one time you've talked?
Head west,
Mm.
follow in his footsteps,
Mm.
put less stock in academia and more in actions, helping people.
Seems very noble.
It would be if I stopped letting my friends die.
I mean, that's not on you. I'm quite reckless. I mean, why was I fighting bushes in the first place?
Oh, you were trying to help a child in need.
I don't know if I was helping the child per se. You were helping the child.
You were helping me then, it's all the same.
Okay, fair.
I don't think the intent matters as much as the action.
True. It just concerns me that he does what he's told. Why does he do what he's told?
You would know, right?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh,
Can
you
people
told him.
relax? Shit, you don't know what it was like. Who knows? Ay, ay, ay. Everyone's coming for my guy's neck today. What's happening?
You don't need to be worried about me. I'm not the sad man I was when I met you. I'm good now. I have a
Are you
purpose.
sure?
Yeah.
Insight.
I'm fine.
I'm not good at these. Let's roll anyway. Shit. 18. Turn around, Wrath, just looking.
In many ways, Toki is better than when you met him because he was very, very sad. And he says yes with a lot of conviction, but it's so much conviction you wonder that if he's not also convincing himself as well as you.
Okay. Well, if you're ever not, It's okay. And well, I might not be as good as other people at talking about it, but I'm always here if you want to chat.
Yeah, I mean, you made me feel a lot better over the Estiva, so
Well, you know, gotta do what I can. Is there anyone you're interested
in what way?
You
You.
dummy.
in? No. No? People around? Anyone previous flames you might be interested in?
No, can't say there is. I'm pretty focused on Galen.
Focused in what way?
You know, following in his footsteps, doing what he wants of me.
You're a one saint man. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Oh. Can I insight check if there was anyone else?
Thank Christ.
I sense my sister's brain and her unconsciousness wanting to know.
Just a yearning.
Oh shit! Oh, 19. Plus 2,
That's not bad.
21. I mean, I got a plus 2, it's not
Pretty
your
good.
insight bonus. I only roll low on death saves. That's what I do.
Toki froze at the question, but you get the sense that he was telling the truth.
Yeah. I think life's easier when you're not into anyone, to be honest.
That's not what he said.
Oh my god.
I know. Shit, okay. Can I get any more out talking? It's not gonna pry it. I'll
Oh,
leave it at that. It's not right, that's Rain's job. Rain is just curious.
turn the schmooze on. Turn the flirt on.
Nah.
Fair. If you're not gonna
Rain's into
pry,
people.
yeah. If you're not gonna pry, then can one of you roll perception at advantage, or both of you roll?
I presume yours is better than mine.
Mine's a +4.
Yeah, it's mine. +2, you go for it.
It's an 8 for me.
Shit!
It's deep chats, and you
Looking, you
forget.
distracted Toki.
Yeah, it's deep chats. And you
Fenrir.
forget that you're doing a job, but yeah, Fenrir's there. And
What do your keen wolf eyes see? Shit, help.
Fenrir wakes up and is like, huh? What?
Oh shit, buddy. Oh my god.
But dawn breaks, people start to come out of their tents. Throughout the night, in all various stages of, dreams and trances and watches, it was a kind of rough night's sleep for everyone. Between dreams of the endless void of nothingness, black veins creeping up your arms, the smell of smoke, the taste of wine. It's not a great night's sleep, but you all wake up ready to carry on the journey over to Ende Prados. And we'll leave it there and pick up next week.
Okay. Where are my dice?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe you put them away.
Yeah, maybe I did. April?
Yeah?
Where are my dice?
My memory's real bad, you know that.
Yeah. Eleanor?
I wouldn't know.
Why
wouldn't
would
know.
you lie?
I'm
Why would
not
you lie
there.
to me?
You're gonna have to watch the session back, Steph.
I really am. I couldn't find my race dice before session. I went, ah! They're not there. And I had them out over the weekend and I don't know where I put them. And I'm like, that's funny. And I'm like, that's okay, I'll play with different dice. Come back. I'm hallucinating. I've lost the plot.
Yeah. Must have done.
What should
Nightmare
they say?
mate.
Yeah, and then people start giggling.
It was because I kept seeing April laugh
Still a
harder and
good
it was
mood.
making me laugh
You just looked
harder.
very confused, and I was trying to talk to. I was like thinking about riflings and.
Everyone's just so naturally funny.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we are.
Mm.
We are.
Yeah.
Anyway.